So hi YouTube, my name is Zinthus and my real name is Nathan Flitton. It's weird, it's a weird surname, I know, but I'm doing this video because I'm not really sure anybody really knows who I am, whether they think I'm being a bit eccentric or putting an act on during my Let's Plays. Nevertheless, if you're into my channel, you might appreciate this. And if not, just move along, because you're not obligated to stay here at all. So I've got a list here of things just to give you an insight into who I am, if you care. And yeah, first things first. Where did the name come from, Zinthus? Well, I've been a gamer for a while, and I did, and kinda still do, play a game called WoW. Ugh! God, you hate me already, don't you? World of Warcraft, yeah. And my name on it was Zinthus. And before that, I don't know. Do you remember a cartoon on Cartoon Network or wherever it was called Teen Titans? My good friend Sam pointed this out because he's a bit of a geek and I love geeks. Teen Titans, there's a character called Raven and she casts a spell called Azeroth Metreon Zinthus. And the World of Warcraft is obviously based in the world of Azeroth, and being a mage in the game, I thought, yeah, Zinthus, makes sense, pretty cool. I'm not sure, but lately I've been thinking maybe I should trim the name down to Zin, you know, make it a bit more memorable, because Zinthus, you know, so many people I've heard them calling it Zinthus, or what have you. So Zin, you know, it might be a bit better. Shorten it down, make it a bit more catchy, you know, like Claptrap of Borderlands. Zing! Zing! My age. I've just turned 25. At some point in September. I'm not telling you when, I'm not going to give you too much information away. So why did I start YouTube? Well, one, I've been watching Markiplier along with my girlfriend, who's also incidentally started her own channel. We started watching Markiplier. We didn't watch PewDiePie or anything like that for a good while. We both thought Markiplier was a bit eccentric at first, but he really grew on us actually. And one day, when we were living together in our flat, we thought it would be a great idea to, well, she actually said to me, you know, you should do that. You should YouTube. I'd totally watch her. A year down the line and situation and our home changing, been through a lot actually. So we're living at my grandma's at the moment. So it's not exactly the best setup actually. Anyway, she started her own YouTube channel. Shortly afterwards, I did. I suppose she gave me the motivation to do so, and she has soared ahead in terms of success compared to me, and I'm so happy for her. She's called Powerful. Yeah, check her out. Awesome channel. And she's awesome. That's something that I find attractive, okay? Intelligence is sexy. Boy, she got it. She's a computer programmer, so she can actually suss out games in a different depth compared to your average Joe. Right, favourite types of games. My favourite types of games are horror. I've got a dark sense of humour, so some would call it sick or very controversial. Hers is too. She tends to play a lot more unusual games, to be honest. But I do like horror. I like anything with a fantasy element to it, you know, like adventure games. Love those games. I'm on Steam as well, obviously, and I'm always on the eye out for new games, if and when I can afford them. Which reminds me, actually, I'm going to be doing a Halloween top 5 or top 10, depending on how I feel, video games for that. Yeah, maybe make a little montage for that. Right, favourite music. My favourite music, you're not going to like me for this, but it's pretty typical. My favourite types of music is everything. I could go from watching Cannibal Corpse to Mozart, Beethoven. I do have a preference to rock, heavy music, industrial music. If you don't know what that is, it is a great channel, it is, called Communion After Dark. Check those guys out, because prime example of, you know, the kind of music that I am into. What am I doing in life? What the fuck am I doing? Apart from swearing into a camera right now. Right now, as of right now, I'm a college student. I intend on going into university at some point. Fingers bloody crossed. And I'm currently studying biology, chemistry, and mathematics. I want to go on to be a biomedical scientist, or even medicine down the line. I don't know. We'll see where that takes me. I've always been interested in science. You might have known, and to you Americans, I suppose this is a little controversial, but I'm an atheist, so that kind of fits in with it, really, doesn't it? My setup. I'll take a video on my iPhone. Yeah, iPhone. Sorry. Lot of iPhone controversiality. It's not a word. In the news. Really. I intend on getting an Android phone after this. Hey! Right, you're recording. Okay, so this is just a quick video for just the setup, just to give you an idea of what I'm really working with, just in case you think, oh, he could be better, he's doing something wrong. So anyway, right, here it is. Let's I'll show you what I'm working with. This bad boy here is an X-Rocker chair. I'll just jump on the bed, and that's a pillow. I'll just deposit over here. Yeah, X-Rocker, a dream rocker, a £300 chair bought for me by Powerful. Armrests. The baby vibrates. She vibrates. She is the shit. And back here, a bit slanty, isn't it? I'll have to tighten that up with an Allen key. You see in the middle there is a big speaker and a subwoofer. It's actually got speakers here and a speaker here. So when you're sitting down, obviously your head's right in the middle here. It gives you a bit of a surround sound feel. You've got to plug the chair in, runs off mains, but it's got a vibrator feature with sound, so you can literally feel the game and get a bit more immersed. Unfortunately, my current setup doesn't permit me, use it, which is a damn shame. Again, like I said, the circumstances have changed in my life. I just thought I'd include that. I bought that. It's a canvas that I bought for Powerful. I wrote on the back to her, if in doubt, drop down, reverse direction, and drop down again. I thought it was funny. So here it is. This is what we're working with. I'll just sit back here. So I've got a lamp. Right there, I've got my Tron USB. I love Tron. I've got a little mirror with some tweezers, because I don't give a pluck. Glasses whenever I use them. There's Final Fantasy X for PlayStation 3. I borrow whenever I can Kaylee's Blue Snowball here. It is the most, in terms of budget, it's literally one of the best mics you can get. It's one of the Blue range. Back here I've got a bokken. If any of you know what one is, it's a wooden Japanese practice sword. So again, I used to do martial arts. Here, I don't use these guys that much anymore. But the dancing water speakers. Yeah, got a nice 21-inch screen here, full HD, etc. The keyboard that I use, in case you ever hear anything clunking away, is this. She's my baby. She cost me £100. £100, maybe it's $150 American. Actually, I've got to be honest with you, I think it was more. And I'm using the Rocat mice, because I did have the Tron Light Trail mouse. That was £100, so the keyboard's got me more, right? So I'm using Kaylee's Rocat that I bought her, and there's obviously my Tron mat. It literally leaves a light trail when you put the actual Tron mouse on it. It's really messy down here, so forgive me. Can you see anything? Probably not. Right, and there's PlayStation 3. My system, it's an Intel i7, 3.5 gigahertz. The graphics card that I have, I've spent £250 on that. You can see there, it's starting to add up. The PC itself was about £500, so i7 3.5 gigahertz, 8 core, GTX 770, PSU is 750 watts. The graphics card requires 600 watts, but I thought I'd buy a bit overhead. In fact, here it is actually. I still kept the box, just in case you didn't believe me. Oh, what else? 8 gigabytes of RAM running at 800 megahertz. Oh yeah, I forgot about these babies. Siberian headphones. I always use these. I bought them for about £70. Really good. Obviously they've got the pulsing lights on the side there, which I am a big fan of. And here it's got a sound card, and obviously an adjust there for the volume. So it's a pretty small room, and yeah, there's a safe etc. in the corner. I would be in here. And I do revise in here. Now you'll forgive me, it's a bit of a mess, but I would be working here on one of these tables. There's my laptop where I revise on, various stationaries, nice big desk, £100 in a sill. I use manga hair putty, by the way, people, and Powerful cuts my hair. There's another thing. I bought a microscope because I'm cool like that. And right, there's a nice little whiteboard. Setup. Don't hurt me. Atlas. And right. So let's continue with the video. Yeah. Back to you, Zin. My favourite drinks. God, it feels like I'm going down one of those friend profilers. Like, I like Coca-Cola. I like it. And Red Bull, energy drinks. Oh my god, energy drinks. Every gamer has got to have an energy drink, don't they? My favourite food. My favourite food is Chinese. Oh, sorry. Personal interests. I love anything Japanese, and by extension, I love any kind of manga, anime. One of the earliest things I did watch, actually, and passionately got into was Dragon Ball Z.
The movie was terrible, oh my god!
Shit, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I've watched quite a few other things as well, like Death Note, etc. I've been into martial arts in the past. I was a RAF cadet. If you're American, that means a Royal Air Force cadet. I've flown planes. I've shot real guns. Bitch. I miss that place. I miss those guys. Really fun times. When all my friends were going out to parties all the time, you know, getting drunk, I was marching up and down the street. Sometimes leading my own squadron. Left, right, left. Yeah. Okay. The hair. Yeah, the hair. It's almost a bit of a short back and sides job. I used to have long hair. I cut it off a few years back, actually. Just before. Actually, I grew it to go into university. Yeah, I'll come to that and at a different point because I'm in college right now. Right? Not everybody is perfect, but that's a story for a different time. Yeah, I cut it a few years back before meeting Kaylee. Actually, it was a time in my life where I thought it's time for a new start, and I went Britney Spears on my ass and I shaved my head. By the way, the stubble, if you ever see it, she loves it. Powerful, she loves it. She keeps me looking like a paedophile, I think, to deter other women. Sorry, baby, joking. And right, that is almost all I can think of to do at the moment. The channel that I'm doing, what kind of games do I prefer to play for YouTube Let's Plays? It's mainly horror, I've got to be honest. I like horrors. My first horror game was Resident Evil 1 for the PlayStation 1. Holy shit. Scary shit. And then Resident Evil 2 came out. Oh my god, it's even better. Resident Evil 3, it retained some of its awesomeness. Resident Evil 4, it started to become an action shooter, survival horror, not really a horror. Damn shame. Right, so that's all. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into who I am, where the stupid name came from. If I should shorten it down, please do comment in the comment section below. But whether you think I should to shorten it down, you know, to Zin. Bit more catchy. Also, by the way, if there is anything which you like me doing in my videos, let me know, because I'm still a small channel. I don't know what I'm doing right yet. I don't know what works. I'm doing these videos and I will continue to do them, not for popularity, but because I enjoy them. But if there's anything that you like me talking about, if there's anything that I do which you like, please let me know, and I'll include it in future videos if I can. Just to throw in a bit of entertainment there for you. I'm gonna leave it there. I might do an update video if you leave some questions down below, and I'll come to it in a future date. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. and here's the future. Let's keep going, and we're at 90 subs now. As of today, I've had 4K views on the channel. It's nothing compared to other people, is it? Really, but yeah, I'm getting there. And just one more time, thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for wasting your time watching the video. Enjoy. And I'll see you in the next ones. Check out the channel, guys. If you do me a favour, and anything you like, just pop it on your Facebook, share it. Christ, that'll be the best thing that you could do if you ever want to help someone out, I guess. So, right, ta-ta. Zing! Shut up, Sin.